Alright, let's do this makeup look. Highly requested, and by highly requested I mean approximately 4 people. But we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna try this rainbow cut crease look, which is gonna be a little difficult considering my eyelids are definitely 2 different shapes and sizes, so whatever. Also, just some, background information. It is March 21st, I think. Pandemic's going on. Grocery stores are empty. Everyone's probably running a little low on, toilet paper. So I'm bored out of my freaking mind because Orlando has a curfew, and not that that's really stopping me, but I'm trying to socially distance myself, so that information was all useless. But let's get into this look. I feel like a YouTuber. Alright, so I'm going to do the eyes before I do my face, which means that this is going to look pretty fucking weird. Typically don't use an eyelid primer. I'm pretty much just going with concealer. Also, this lighting is shit, and there's a fan in my bathroom that I can't turn off. So we're working with some great things right now. I'm just gonna kind of talk as I go. What I'm doing right now, I think I'm just gonna have to hold this. Right now I'm just putting a base color on my eyelids. Not super necessary. Like in the real world, I would have done my face makeup first. Typically, 90% of the time I do that first. And would have just used concealer and set that on my eyelids. So we've got some nice white creepy motherfucking eyelids going on. Gotta have a sip of my beer. Now I'm going off an image I found on Pinterest, very rainbowy, and I'm pretty sure with my plethora of palettes I should have every color except for a neon green. I think that's the only one I'm missing. Whoa! Not an earthquake, just some balancing issues. God, I thought I had a color, but I do have a red, pink, orange, yellow, purple, teal. I have all that stuff, so I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but we'll see how good my skills are. I'm usually not super intimidated by makeup looks, but I'm also, quite frankly, never inspired, so let's just send it. Also, I don't think any of my makeup brushes are super clean, but if you buy this product, Sonia Kashuk Quick Clean Dry Brush Spray, it literally cleans your brushes in 0.2 seconds, and it's dry, so it's, you don't really have to wait for it to improve. And a lot of times people tell me they don't think they can do a certain look because it seems too hard or it won't look that good. In my opinion, looks are always about the brushes you use, and I use Morphe brushes. I'm not saying you have to, but it works for me. So I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. It's Jaclyn Hill Morphe, and I'm gonna start with the reddish, pinkish, orange, yellow eyelid, and just send it. I'm honestly a little nervous, also a little buzzed, so let's do it. My makeup brush probably isn't as clean as it should be, but I'm gonna go in with, we're gonna call it Living My Best Life. That's what this is, and it, oh fuck, that's bright. Makes me a little nervous because this is, okay, that's honestly the color I was going for. It's a very pigmented palette. And let me tell you something, my dear. Cleanup will come at the end, okay? It's like a lot of things in life. You do it, it's dirty, you clean it at the end. Also, my face looks awful right now, so we'll do the eyes and then the face, and I'll kind of throw it all together. Yeah, so I'm just dabbing on this reddish color. I think in Jacqueline's, not review, but when she kind of announced that she was making this palette, I think this might have been the color that she called like a true red, if I remember right, which I'm probably not, but it definitely has a little bit of sparkle in it. Alright, this is going okay so far, except I think I overestimated the size. Overestimated? I don't know. I don't know if the proportions are going to be accurate, y'all. Alright, we're going to say this is sufficient for the outer color. Holy shit, it's been 6 minutes and I've done one color. I hope you guys are buckled in for a long ride. So next, I think I need to use like a pinky color. Excuse me while I put you down. God, you know, I have a new respect for YouTuber makeup artists because this shit takes a lot of like space and resources. Alright, we're gonna go in with like a pinky orange. It's called Heart On, not Hard On. This probably is gonna look like nothing to you guys. Damn it, I wish there was like some natural daylight out because that would make you guys be able to see like how this is going. Alright, next it looks like yellow and orange. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna need a new brush. Oh shit. Oh god. Yeah, so I'm just gonna like pretend I'm an actual YouTuber right now and be like having a conversation with y'all because that's what they do. And I always thought it was pretty freaking stupid, but it is kind of awkward just filming yourself and not really talking. So anyway, how are you guys spending your quarantine or social distancing? I'm a nurse, so obviously I still have a job. Alright, I'm going in with a bright yellow. It's called No Joke. I'm trying to see how I should best execute this. It looks like they're putting it in the center of their eyelid. Oh, definitely not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I've got like a little sunset on my eyes. Okay, I see you. This is probably much sloppier than if I was trying super, super hard, I could probably make this look a lot better, but I'm not, at my optimum level. Optimal. Grammar was never my forte. And then it looks like they put the yellow on their inner crease. I don't want to call it inner corner, but you know what palette would be bomb for this is the James Charles, I think it's his palette. He has like 100% an artist's palette out that would totally suffice this look. God, I'm over here trying to use words I don't use, so. This looks a little simpler. I think I just need to use an orange, and I'm going to go with the one in this Morphe all the colors I've used so far has been in the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. And I know I said I love Morphe brushes, but I'm using an e.l.f. brush that I probably got in middle school, so. This is going over the center. Okay. Alright. Honestly, I always do this, like, I get kind of cocky once my eye makeup looks start going in like a positive direction. Not bad, Andy, not bad. Okay, we see you, we fuck with you. Maybe a different orange. We're gonna Positivity, it's like a peachy. Ooh. So this is where we're at so far. I know the lighting sucks and my eyebrows are slightly atrocious, but I don't have much eyebrow hair, so if that bothers you, fuck off. In the process of blending these colors, I kind of displaced some other colors. I'm gonna add a little more pink down here. I really just want this to turn out like the fucking image I found on Pinterest. A little bit of pink. We're gonna get a little more red. Living my best life. That's what the color's called. I'm not living my best life. I'm bored out of my fucking mind. I'm drinking alone at home, putting makeup on. Honestly, nothing new really, but okay. We are going to, I was gonna say pause with this look, but we're not. No quitter. I just want to add like a little more yellow. And honestly, like I'm probably not gonna think this look is great until I do my whole face. That's just, you know, the name of the game. That's how I typically feel if and when I do my eyes first. I watched this makeup video yesterday from one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm just kind of blending the top right now so it doesn't look weird, I guess. I don't know. The key rule in like any eye makeup look, I feel like, is blending. Okay, and I just fucked it up. Now all the colors pretty much look the same. I watched my favorite YouTuber yesterday. Her name's Casey Holmes. She just had a baby like 5 or 6 months ago. Great. I didn't mean to sound cynical when I said that. I'm just, you know, not a huge baby person, but maybe one day. This is where we're at so far. Okay? She did this makeup video where she let her fucking baby, who's like 5 or 6 months old, pick out the makeup products she was gonna use. What? He doesn't even know, like, what's going on. Like, he probably can't even see 6 feet in front of him. I don't know the developmental stages, but anyway, she would place like 4 products in front of him and, you know, talk in a super high-pitched voice, and the baby would pick something and then just put it in his mouth, because that's what kids do, you know, their whole like oral fascination or whatever it's called. But interesting video, but these YouTubers have to get creative. Alright, here's where we're at. We look even creepier than we did when we started. I can't handle myself. We're gonna go over to the next eyeball. Sorry if you just saw a very small tit, but it was possible. And the next one is like the teal, purple, and green eyelid, which I love that combo of colors, and it's a good thing that this will be the eyelid that is my larger eyelid, so more space for fun. So for this, it looks like they put purple out in the corner. Also, this still going in with this Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 2 palette. They have so many like fun purples and pinks and reds, and that's what I've used for this entire eyelid. So we're gonna go in with this purple called Not My Journey. Jaclyn had a rough year, if you can't tell by the names of these colors. Alright, this is very awkward holding the phone and doing this. Alright, so let's just do it. Like I said, we'll clean up at the end. It's a great purple, but it's honestly not as deep as I need it to be. Can you imagine if I fucking went out in public with this makeup look on? I guess if I did, like, Orlando's the place to do it with all the, like, gay pride and everything, which I totally love that. Like, amazing. I have a gay cousin and many gay friends, so this would be great. Maybe I should just start, like, if I perfect this, I could start, like, selling, you know, some makeup spots for the Pride festivals. I don't know. I've always like been really intrigued by these looks. Just never kind of had the balls or the time to do it. Well, I never will have balls. Never had the vagina to do it, I guess you could say. Okay, I am scared to look in the mirror because I look terrifying. We're gonna stop there. I definitely took that in way too far, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete, if you will, a little bit of this purple with a makeup wipe because I need to add some other fun color. Oh fuck, I just dropped that in the sink. Sorry guys. This is definitely explicit. Don't watch with children, I guess. Not that any of you are probably hanging out with, well, I guess you could be babysitting. I don't know what you guys are doing. Not hanging out with me, that's for sure. Okay. Where was I? Back to this purple. Alright, so next I need to use a teal. God, this is not going well, fam. Teal, which I have in the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 palette. So thank you, Jaclyn, for... I just got a text from Catherine. She said I've been drinking most of the day. I feel that, sis. Anywho, Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 1 palette has this awesome teal. Like, you can literally tell from... Can you tell how bright it is? So let's just go ahead and put that up there. Ew, that sounded very sexual, and I didn't like that. And I'm a very sexual person, I guess you could say. No, not what I thought this was gonna be. It's okay, Andy, don't freak out. It's hard because, like, I have other colors that would work for this look, but they're, like, shimmery. Oh, gosh. Will this be too shimmer? Oh, fuck, yeah. But it's a damn shimmer. You know what? Whatever, Andy. Haters are gonna hate. It's not like you're being paid from this. I wish. Let's just go. Let's add some more purple. Maybe this will fix the situation. This is where we're at right now. It looks like I got punched outside of a freaking Denny's or something. People still even go to Denny's. My dad and I used to go to Denny's all the time. Because, you know, Ocala, what else are you gonna do? Then it looks like they go in with a green, which I don't have this green, I don't think, that I need to use to match this tutorial, but, God, this video is so long. I wish I was like a good editor for movies and stuff, but I'm not. I don't have a green that really matches this. Oh, that's army green. That's not gonna work. This is like literally a video. You know what? We're just gonna do the best we can, guys. I think, you know, we all have learned to, what's the word I'm looking for? God, what's that word? Like, you have to do it in a relationship. Compromise. Compromise. I'm gonna have to compromise with this makeup look. Compromise with my beauty palettes and just see if I can get there with them. See if we can take our relationship to the next level. You would think I've done mushrooms, but I really haven't, I swear. Oh no, that won't work. Alright, let me add a little more teal. Like, part of me wants to use my iPhone camera as my mirror, but that's just not gonna work. Alright, we're going in with a green from Jaclyn and Morphe, another Jaclyn and Morphe, you know, insert. Jaclyn made like these little mini palettes, and of course I bought all 4 of them. This is a Dark Magic palette, and I'm using the color Potion, which doesn't fucking match what I need it to look like, but full send ahead. No, this just ruined the whole damn look. We're going in like the inner corner area. This isn't even like showing up. Fuck. I'm lonely. I don't really want to use like a forest green. Okay, you are not working for me, Mr. Potion Color. Yo, this has really like led me to understand though, if I ever did want to do like a YouTube makeup channel, your girl would have to invest in some like lights and cameras. Action. Okay, so we just made our rainbow like an army rainbow, but fuck it. Haters are gonna hate, potatoes are gonna potate. And honestly, oh my god. Alright, this is where we are, folks. This is supposed to be a lime green, okay? Ooh, I could add some yellow to it. I don't know, and you know, eyeshadow's not really like paint though. It's hard to like, well, I think it helped a little bit. It's hard to like mix to get that like desired color you want. We're just gonna take the green as an L, okay? And that's alright. I get it. Something that's really bothering me about this look though is like, you know how I blended the other eye out at the end? Like, the colors are supposed to be distinct even at the top. I think I'm getting way too into this. I'm adding some more teal. Okay, that helped. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Alright, let's add some more perp. Some more perp to the corner. Oh, no. I just overtook the teal. Bye, bitch. I'm lonely as fuck. You know, and the hardest part of this probably is going to be the freaking cut crease, which I never do cut creases, so y'all bear with me. Alright. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of at a pause right now because I don't really know where to go from here. I definitely need to touch up the other eyeball a little bit. Add some more yellow. Yeller. Alright, this is where we are. Not blended well at all, but what can you do? I mean, haters are gonna hate. Oh, baby, that helped. I added like a maroony color. Oh, fuck, did it help or did I just make it worse? I think I made it worse. God damn it. Oh, no, Andy. You literally had it going so good. You just didn't. You weren't grateful for what you had. Now I gotta fix you. Whatever. Alright. I think I need to take a deep breath because this is stressing me out. I don't really, my fear is I don't want to blend at the top here because I don't want to, like, ruin anything I have that's going in a positive direction over there for me. I think, if anything, I need to, like, maybe just add, like, a highlight color up there. Oh, who am I kidding? This needs help. I'm gonna do a little blendy swipe. A little swipey swipe. You know I can't resist. Okay, no, I think this is a job for an Almay makeup wipe. It happened again, I'm sorry. 24 minutes. I'm gonna, who am I kidding? I was gonna say I'm gonna try to keep this look below 30 minutes, but it's not happening. Okay, now, as far as the cut crease goes, I do have a Stila glitter shadow, but it has a really large I don't think I need something that big. I mean, fuck it, you know, we're gonna use something that big. But at the same time, I also would like to add just like a little bit of lightness to the inner part of my eyelids here, just for some brightness, because that'll be easier to do right now than it will be once I get this glitter on. And glitter, my friends, I'm sure you've heard, I mean, when I was in a sorority, we'd always say glitter is the, like, herpes of crafting, because it just fucking gets everywhere, you know? Maybe you don't know. If you don't know, you're lucky. If you do know, RIP to the glitter days, but they're not over for me because I'm about to do a glitter cut. Oh my god, this is where the drunk part of this tutorial comes in. I literally just put blue fucking eyeshadow on my orange, pink, and yellow side. It's fine. I fixed it. All is well. Maybe not all, but... Okay, for the glitter part, y'all, I'm not gonna be able to hold my phone this close. Which you're probably grateful for. We're gonna see how it goes. Like I said, I have very strangely shaped eyelids. I need to like practice. I'm getting nervous. Alright. So we start at the inner corner and go till almost the whole way out. I feel bad, like I want you guys to see me doing this. I'm literally acting like you guys actually give a shit, and I don't think anyone does, which I wouldn't either if I were y'all. Here's the issue, is my phone charger is plugged in. Okay. I don't know if that's a much better angle, but... Alright, so these are the Stila glitter ones. I'm gonna start at the inner corner. Oh! Much thicker than I needed. That's what she said. Sorry, I had to. That was necessary. Nope. Definitely not going how I needed it to. No, Andy, you are royally fucking this up. Okay, we're gonna make the glitter thicker than I had intended. But if you don't like glitter, you don't like me, so you can suck a fat dick. Sorry, that was harsh. I didn't mean that to be so harsh. Alright, now, so I have a good, like, oh, this is not good. This is look like I'm letting a kid I'm babysitting do it, which I don't even babysit, but it's supposed to be really thin, like this girl's. So that was an error, but we're this far along. We just kind of have to keep it going. You know, I think the issue though is that I don't have a lot of glitter left in this thing, which I haven't even used that much. So Stila, you're letting me down. Let's just go ahead and try to make the other eye match as best as we can. Which is no easy task, because my eyelids are two different shapes, but whatever. Honestly, like my right eye, the one that has like the red and pinks and purple, or no, the orange and yellow, like I do a look similar to this just for like going out. This teal purple green one is definitely out of the box for me. But I think because the other eye is such like easier colors to cover, the glitter is showing up better. It's not showing up that great on the other eye. Whatever. You win some, you lose some. Take it as an L. This is what we have so far. Not my best, but whatever. In this tutorial, they definitely left like this inner part with nothing on it, but I'm just gonna go in with my finger. Oh, that's white. And add like a little bit of lightness. Just to like, I don't know, I feel like it makes it look a lot better. Okay. Definitely eyeliner. I'm going to do that. You know, since this video is already so fucking long, we're gonna do the entire face with it so you guys can just see how I do that if you give a shit. I have multiple foundations, and depending on what I'm doing, like if I'm going to work, I'm doing the easiest foundation for myself. If I'm going out, I'm obviously gonna put a little more effort into it, but at work I don't care because I'm wearing a mask all day anyway. But let me just clean up under the eye. And you know, we can always use concealer to like clean up as well. So, I've been out of it for a while, but I usually spray with Wet n Wild primer water. I'm just going to use MAC Fix Plus. Typically used for eyeshadow. It's a prep and primer, or you can use, I think people use it as setting spray. I would never do that. But I just am putting that on my face first. This is if we're doing like, you're going downtown, you're trying to look hot. Like this is how I do this shit. Next, I'm using this Urban Decay Optical Illusions primer. It just fills in your pores. You don't need to put it like everywhere, but I put it on my cheeks and my forehead. Typically I do my face before my eyes, but it is easier if you're doing like a smoky look to do your eyes first. It's better for cleanup because you don't want fallout on your face makeup. Some people do concealer first, some people do foundation first. Depends what foundation I'm using, what I do first, but I usually do foundation first and then concealer, so that's what I'm going to do. And I like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I know they just came out with a dewy one. I'm not the biggest dewy, I mean, I like highlighter, but I'm not a huge like dewy fan. But if you are, try it. So I'm like kind of pale, starting to tan a little bit, so I'm mixing two of this foundation's colors. And I like to use a brush. Some people use a beauty blender. If you're gonna use a beauty blender, get that bitch wet. Alright, now we're just using this brush, mixing it around. This is a new foundation brush, and it's not the one I wanted. It's a little too tight, like the bristles are too tight together, and it's a little smaller than I wanted. But I use a fuck ton of face products, so we'll make it work. And you always want to put it on your neck too, because shit, I've been tanning and I think I don't even need the paler foundation anymore because now my face looks too fucking pale. Side note, I don't tan my face ever. It's constantly sunscreen, and typically I have a hat on or something if I'm trying to tan. Alright. God, I didn't know it was possible to look scarier than I did without the foundation, but this is a new achievement. Nothing is looking great right now, but patience, grasshopper, patience. Also, this lighting sucks. So now I'm gonna wet my beauty blender. This is a face and body one, so it's a little bigger. I'm trying to get fast now because I know that this is excessively long. And if I was anybody, I would not watch this, because who am I? But if you're as bored as I am, maybe you would. Alright, so I'm also using two Tarte Shape Tape concealers. I know these are the babies. They're only $10, so I was trying to like save money and I didn't know if these were the colors I needed, but now I'm going in with my concealer. If you don't use concealer, you know, that's okay. I know a lot of people don't use it, but it definitely helps with just like helping you contour your face without trying too hard. It's just like an easier way to help you do that. So definitely apply concealer with a beauty blender. And I typically, what I would do is take this concealer and put it all over my eyelid if I didn't have makeup on, and then when I set my shit, then I would set my eyelid as well. But this just helps, you know, obviously with like if you have darker under eyes, it helps you look more awake, which I fucking need because I go to work at 6 in the morning, so I look pretty bad most of the time. But I put it on my chin, the center of my forehead, and down my nose because those are the areas that you'd want to highlight. So I use concealer as a highlighter as well. And then it also just helps clean up your eyeshadow a bit. God, I wish there was natural lighting because I actually look like a mime right now. That's how pale I look. Don't know if natural lighting would help, but I am thinking it would. Next, I just have this Kat Von D Shade and Light. There's a whole Shade and Light palette with 3 bronzers and 3 lighter colors, but I was only using these 2 colors out of that whole palette, so I didn't know they made these minis, and I actually just bought these. So I'm just setting my under eye with like this banana-y creamy color. It's not banana, I don't know why I said that. I have used banana and I don't like banana. This just helps, like, your concealer is obviously a little wet when you apply it, so it's gonna dry and like settle into your fine little creases under your eyes, which, you know, I'm sure everyone's getting unless you get under eye filler, and if you do, bougie, but let me know the hookup. But it just helps with the creasing effect. Next, just because I'm like pretty self-conscious about, not self-conscious, but I hate when makeup creases in my smile line, so I do take a translucent powder and my beauty blender and I put that over my smile lines just to kind of set the foundation in that area. I don't know, maybe it's just like in my head, but I do feel like it helps a little bit. I mean, if I'm out, I take powder with me and I just, you know, whenever I go to the bathroom, kind of touch up that area in general. So I let that sit, and then I'll typically do like my eyebrows, which my eyebrows are my least fucking thing on the planet to do. Time to open, finish my bottle of wine I opened last night. But I don't have like a holy grail eyebrow product. I don't have, you know, dark eyebrows. I can pretty much get away with letting them grow out because they're blonde. But I just use eyeshadow to fill them in. I use the Urban Decay Smoky palette and I use the color Password and I just fill them in. And honestly, this was the same color I used to fill my eyebrows in when I had like black hair. And I'm still using it. Probably not like a good beauty rule, but I think it's still like a flattering look. I'm not gonna perfect my eyebrows right now because let's be honest, once I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna go watch another rom-com and then like wash my face and go to bed. So I'm not, you know, trying to impress many people, but I just pretty much follow like my general brow. I'm actually in the process of growing them out because I really want to get them tinted and I want like a professional brow person to do them. No, I'm not even kidding. I never do my brows this fast. Not saying they look good, but they look better than they typically would if I was rushing through this. But my dear best friend / roommate Abby told me once when we were in college, because I would stress about this, she said, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. And you know, that has stuck with me since she told me that back in like junior year of college. So good life lesson for any of you brow stressors like me. Okay, we're gonna finish up with the brows here. Good enough. I'm not gonna stress. So this is where we're at so far. You can already see the eyes are looking slightly less creepy with more face makeup done. So next, you know, I've let this powder sit on my smile lines a little bit. I just brush it off with my foundation brush. And I will be the first person to tell you right now, my face does not match. My foundation does not match my body. And I know, I get it. That's a struggle a lot of women face with their foundation. Honestly though, I'd rather it be too pale than like fucking orange and, you know, Oompa Loompa like. So now I'm just adding some bronzer. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This has been a staple of mine for many years. It smells amazing. If you like coconut scent, if you hate coconut, you won't like this. No way, Jose. This used to be like my only bronzer I would use, but I branched out. And I take, you know, my bronzer all the way up to my eyelids because I'm always fearful that my concealer is too light. So did that. This is where we are so far. And a good thing, if you don't want to like hardcore contour, you feel intimidated by it, whatever, just take like a bronzer color and take your fluffy brush and you just make a 3. And that will help you contour. Like that is significant for contouring. It should be like over your cheekbone if you don't have cheekbones. I'm laughing because I pretty much don't. Just make them, create them. It's art. It's like a blank canvas. Benefit Hoola bronzer is where it's at though. Like if you're gonna fucking invest in a bronzer, it needs to be that. So I just add this, you know, I go like a little bit above my ear or where this, you know, top part starts and go down at an angle. And just like lightly go back and forth. I do it on my jawline and then I definitely take it up to my forehead. And then I blend, blend, blend. Blend your little fucking heart out because that is key. And I do like one side at a time. Now, if I wanted to get really intense with the bronzing or the contouring, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't feel like I'm great at contouring. Like, well, first of all, I have a really small nose, so I don't contour my nose because that would be weird looking. But what I will do, get to the point, Andy, is I take a smaller fluffy brush. It's kind of angled and pointy, and I'll dip that into my like a cool tone bronzer, and that's what I would contour with. And definitely get it on the forehead. You want it to be light in the center, darker on the sides. Definitely get that jawline. Make that jawline, girl. Nobody's got, you know, a great defined jawline unless you're just #blessed. Yeah, so just blending. I don't like harsh lines. I think back in the day, like before going out, and I was like super into, I mean, I'm still into makeup, but even more into it, I would actually bake, like bake your face, which means you take like a translucent powder or whatever, banana powder, and you would bake from like the corner of your mouth, like under your contour from this whole area, and it kind of like cooks your pores in a way so that it just makes your makeup stay on so much longer. I used to do that. Now I don't give a shit. I don't do that. I still feel like under my eye looks too pale, but you know, at least we have some contouring going on. Like I said, this lighting sucks. next I will, blush. I'm not I do blush every time I am doing like nice makeup, but for work I just use some little cheap ass Ulta blush. But I love this Jaclyn Hill, once again, she didn't sponsor me, I wish. This Jaclyn Hill Becca palette that was limited edition from several years ago. That's 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. You can tell I've used the shit out of it. I'm just going in with this brownish blush. It's just more natural looking. Ah, fuck, I'll add the pinky one. Why not? We're already rainbow colored. It's not like it can get more extreme than this. So I added my blush. Kind of blend it out a little bit. Next I do highlighter. You can do highlighter after your translucent, you know, makeup doesn't have rules. You can do highlighter whenever you want, but I put my translucent setting powder over my highlighter because I don't like a super intense highlighted look. I feel like it makes me look like I just got done working out, but so I'm adding a little bit of highlight to my tops of my cheekbones, down the nose, and I don't have a big nose, so I don't mind putting it on my nose. Definitely when you put highlight above your, they call it your Cupid's bow, it makes your lips look fuller. Since I'm wearing this low-cut risque shirt, I'll put it on my collarbones. If you don't have collarbones, just pretend and draw them there. I like to put it on my shoulders if I'm wearing like a tank top. But yeah, I would never walk out of the house with like this intense of a highlight. Well, never say never, but I definitely have to go over it with like a brush and kind of tame it, if you will. Now, my absolute favorite setting powder, translucent powder I've ever used is this Too Faced Peach Perfect mattifying loose setting powder. It smells like peaches, it tastes like peaches, it gets amazing when it's on your lips. So I've been using this for probably over a year, and it is my absolute favorite. I just put this all over my face. I don't dick around when it comes to setting powder because I think that's key to like locking it all in. Put it on your neck, put it everywhere. And yeah. So, face definitely isn't the right color, but as far as face makeup goes, I'm done with that. Now I just need to add a little bit of eyeliner and mascara, and this look is complete. And some setting powder, or not setting powder, translucent spray. I love this, what is this? Lottie London stamp liner. It actually comes with a pointy end, and then, I don't use this, but it's supposed to be like a winged stamp to make a wing look. I don't ever do that, I just do it myself. But I love this eyeliner. So we're gonna put this on. I don't trust myself to do it with my phone camera. And I have blue eyes, so I really like brown eyeliner. I feel like that helps my eye color pop, but lately I have been using black. We'll just send it and do a wing. Why not? We're here. So now the issue is going to be making the other eye's wing look the same. For having a buzz, this is going much better than I thought. All right. Alright, not terrible, or maybe I'm just blind because I can't wear glasses while doing my makeup. I think luck is just on my side tonight. Alright, we've got 2 wings, not identical. I guess you could say wings are sisters too, not twins. So yeah, did that. I would say my biggest complaint about this eye look is that my glitter is very subpar. So that's kind of pissing me off. Oh shit, I didn't even think about the under eye. What did this girl do? Oh my god, she did the rainbow look on her under eye. Okay, we can do that quickly. That won't be hard. Can we? Yeah, we can. We're not downing ourselves. Okay, but I do need a thin brush. Alright, we're gonna do like a modified of this rainbow look on our under eye. Fuck, I'm lonely, I'm lonely. Alright, that was the red. Here's the orange. And then we'll add some yellow. Okay. That went much better than the freaking top of the eye. Won't lie about that. I'm gonna blend it a little bit. It'll look fine once we get mascara on there too. Okay, next, we do the other eye. Let's get this purple. This is all, you know, surprise, surprise, a Morphe brush that I'm using. Okay, this honestly is tying it all together, I won't lie. Oh fuck, I gotta find that green that didn't even work. Add this bad boy. Alright, and then have to add an inner corner highlight, which I'm just using the same highlight I use on my cheekbones, and it's a Benefit cookie highlight. This is pricey, but fantastic. So I just take my pinky finger and dab that into the corner of my eyeball. I need more space for all this makeup. And you can see, it just, you know, helps. So, there we go with the under eye shit. Let's just add some mascara. I don't know if you guys know this, but you're supposed to do your bottom lashes mascara first. Because when you do the top first, and then you do the bottom, the top one's not always dry, and then you like get top mascara all over your eyeshadow that you just did, and nobody wants that. Okay, I just realized I'm having some fallout from these colors on my concealer, and this mascara is definitely empty. Whatever. I just take a little brush and kind of scoot that shit away. This is the best find I think I've ever had that's super cheap, other than the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation that's super cheap. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I literally got this for like $3 at Ulta. It's so freaking cheap, and it is probably the best mascara I've ever used. Because I was a Lash Paradise girl, and then I think they changed their formula or something. I'm not quite sure. First of all, in no way do I have good eyelashes. My eyelashes suck ass. But this mascara tends to help, at least on my right eyelid, because those lashes are better. And I didn't curl them or anything tonight, so they're not, you know, looking great. But for my eyelashes, that I'm not a super self-deprecating person, at least I try not to be, but I will be the first person to tell you, like, I don't have great lashes. I always admire that on other people, and I don't like putting false lashes on. They're just uncomfortable to me, but this mascara is pretty bomb. I'm just adding this to my bottom ones because that mascara I use on my bottom lashes right now. Alright, so we have the mascara on, eyeliner on. Let's see if any other lighting helps. I have makeup all over my phone. Okay, so yeah, the glitter for my cut crease is not great. Let's see if letting my greasy hair down will help this look better. But I guess I could do a lip. I don't know what kind of lip I would do, but here's the look. Winged liner. Yeah, it was fun to do. I think if I wasn't, talking, I maybe could have done it faster, but it is what it is. I'm just getting foundation off my lips, and I'm gonna throw literally like a lip oil on for a little shine. This is just an Ulta juice infused lip oil. Yeah, not terrible. All right, Andy. I think you deserve a glass of wine for finishing that. And you need to wash your hair. Yeah. There we go. Thanks for watching. It was fun. If you actually watch all of this, like, you're a way better friend than I am. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Have a great quarantine or social distancing, whatever you're doing for coronavirus. Love you.